So with the Supreme Court ending its most recent term, observers are wondering what's next. And I think it's pretty clear what Republicans are coming after next, and that's gay marriage. Let's talk about it in today's video. Hi, I'm Mike Greiner. I'm a lifelong Democratic activist who's concerned about the direction our country is taking. I'm also a lawyer and an academic, and I'm here to help you stand up to the BS of the MAGA crowd. So I've been puzzled by some of these conservatives whose own rights would be endangered by the radical right-wing agenda of conservatives right now. Some examples, of course, include Caitlyn Jenner, who is very surprised, imagine this, that Donald Trump wasn't in favor of trans rights. This after she supported him for president, and of course famously said on the Ellen Show that she didn't support gay marriage. But even more richly ironic to me is Peter Thiel, the PayPal billionaire who's been a huge supporter of Donald Trump's and has basically been financing the U.S. Senate campaign of J.D. Vance in Ohio. Thiel claims to be a conservative libertarian, but of course, he's married to his husband almost since the very moment that the U.S. Supreme Court declared gay marriage the law of the land. So won't he be surprised then when the buddies he's helping put into office come after the very foundation of his life? This isn't some idle threat, of course. We know as part of the Dobbs opinion, Clarence Thomas himself said that's what they should come after next. And now we see even more indications coming from Republican leaders that attacking gay marriage is going to be central to their agenda going forward. Here in Michigan, in my hometown of Warren actually, the Republicans recently held a gubernatorial debate where two candidates, including the one who's leading in the polls right now after he was arrested for his involvement in the January 6th insurrection, declared that they would fight as governor of Michigan to ban gay marriage here. But that declaration pales in comparison to the recent announcement of Ken Paxton, the MAGA Attorney General from Texas, who declared that now that Roe v. Wade has been overturned, thus allowing a 1925 Texas law banning abortion to go back into effect, that he would also fight for Texas's sodomy ban to go back into effect. Now, this announcement is particularly relevant because of the fact that the Supreme Court ruling that actually stopped states from banning sodomy under the theory that this is something private that really the Supreme Court has nothing to do with. You know, if two men want to have sex with each other in the privacy of their own home, what does government have to do with that? Well, that ruling explicitly overturned this very state law that right now Paxton is claiming he's going to fight to reinstate. So in other words, he's going beyond attacking gay marriage and is now intent on attacking the very basis of same-sex relationships, the private interactions two men or two women would have in the privacy of their own homes. So I think it's time for Peter Thiel and others who are hiding their heads in the sand, believing that the Supreme Court is done and is not going to come after their rights next, to wake up and smell the coffee. I mean, I'm reminded at this moment about the writings of Pastor Martin Niemöller, who opposed the Nazis in the 1930s and wrote, "First they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me." Well, I'm afraid that the way our country is going right now, we're headed down that path unless we make some serious changes. And frankly, all of us, except for very rich white guys, should be concerned about them coming for us next. Well, if you're wondering why Republicans have made such a priority out of attacking LGBTQ people, why don't you check out this video over here that I did a little while ago. I'll see you then. In the meantime, let's hope for continued progress. Thank you.